a way of life. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy and uplifted at this difficult time. I just wanted to come on here to talk about the super full moon in Libra happening on the 7th or 8th, just depending on where you are. Full moons are about endings, releasing, letting go. Because it's a super full moon, this energy is gonna be intensified. Cancers and Libras are going to be affected by this the most because Cancer rules the moon, and obviously because it's in Libra. But everybody has Libra and Cancer somewhere in their chart. So if you want to know where that is for you, you can just leave a comment below. Aries, full moons are it shows in the sky when the moon is opposite the sun. So since the sun is in Aries, this is about me, my world, what I'm doing, what's going on for me, and how I'm defining myself. And this Libra super full moon is saying there's always another side to the story. There are other people to consider. You don't have to figure it out on your own. Are there other people who can help you? What about people you know? What are the relationships that you have to support you at this time? Libra is about how we give and take, or give and receive. It's about give and take, like how you give and take. And it's sharing and cooperating with one another, with others. This full moon is taking place in the 11th house, which rules groups, friends, networks, humanitarian work, unexpected changes, organizations. This is social media, your groups and friends on social media. And humanity and your hopes and wishes. So there could be some type of financial gain at this time. It also rules 11th house rules financial gain. There will be a focus on meetings to discuss how we move forward in a time like this. And there'll be a lot of planning and investing in the economy, investing in yourself, investing in your value. What do you value about yourself? But kind of like collectively coming together on how you're planning for how you invest in you. And on a global scale, it's planning on how to invest in the company and the economy. Organizations meeting to see how to implement all these new changes within their companies. Governments coming together to see how we move forward as a society. That's kind of what this energy could be representing. It's what's most important at this time is to remember to focus on where you're going and to keep going. Have faith and trust that things are going to work out in the way that they should, and really focusing on, what this is for you, what's coming up intuitively for you. This is what is being developed. What are you developing? What's coming to mind? What are you committed to? The new dreams, the new visions, the new desires you may have for what you want to do next, right? So this is kind of the focus of this full moon. This full moon is meant to show us the way ahead. I might name that. I might put that as the actual name of the video. A few hours after the full moon, it will square the Pluto and Jupiter conjunction, which is the energy that is causing this economic reset, big world changes, big developments, the change of society and everything as we know it. So there could be some power struggles with this, emotional tension, frustration, um, within all your Libra relationships. So Libra rules the seventh house, that's marriage, partnership, relationships, contracts, real estate, um, writing, teaching, learning, money. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think because Libra rules so much, and Libra's currently in Gemini right now, so our values in it are being questioned in some type of Geminian way. We're also going to have um, a grand trine in all air signs, which is flighty, flirty, flexible, talkative, very chatty, very, very chatty. um, Education, teaching, learning, singing, music, inventiveness, future forward thinking. I'm just trying to think of all the things that air signs represent together. So collectively as an air sign, we're all having these kind of flow of ideas and beauty and, how can we do that differently and in this time that we're in? How can we market that? How can we sell that? How can we benefit from that financially and emotionally? So these kind of things are coming up for question or review or, um, developing new plans, new ideas around it. Again, on the 14th and the 15th, the sun will square that same Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, which may cause the desire, I want something now. That's that Aries energy, again, because the sun is in Aries, so it's the first house, so Aries are known to be pretty selfish. It's I, me, 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 me. It's all about you. So they may cause some desire, the desire, I want something now, the Aries impatience, the Aries anger. This could lead to some anger with coworkers, bosses, the government in general for not, resolving this issue. The fact that people have to be at work. Some people may feel like it's not fair. Just a lot of tension around you and how you're being affected at this time. There may be, some more layoffs, people losing their jobs because of that, or just, because the economy's not doing so well in general. There's also something else playing out about people from higher ups falling from grace. So you might see more bosses, managers, supervisors, government officials, higher up positions falling from power. And that's not to be seen as a bad thing. I'm looking at this more as it's an opportunity for you to change something that you've probably been wanting to change for a really long time. So a blessing in disguise. You lose your job. Yeah, you might be really emotional about it in the moment. But, once you get through past that, intuitively you'll begin to start seeing, thinking, feeling, getting ideas of new ways of doing things. There's some type of self-mastery that is coming to awareness at this time, through an intuitive knowingness, you'll want to talk this through, like with mentors, coaches. That's kind of that Capricorn energy, which is where Jupiter and Pluto are in right now. Ministers, pastors, people you look up to, people you confide in, your friends, groups of friends, social networks, just looking for some kind of advice on how to move forward. Somebody to talk through the ideas that are coming up for you. That is very air sign energy. We love doing that. Just having somebody to bounce ideas off of. And this is just the very beginning stages of this process. So we're about to enter into Venus, which is in Gemini right now, retrograde on the 9th, which is a few days after this super full moon. So this is like the glimpse of what you'll be spending the next, what is it? Gemini will be in retrograde, shadow retrograde. And I'll do a video to talk more about this from the 9th to July. But Gemini will be in Venus and has been in Venus since the beginning of this month and will be in Venus until August. So there's a lot going on there, and I'm going to make a video to talk more in depth about that. But this is just saying, this is just the beginning stages of what we'll be working on during this time. So I hope this information was helpful. Have a good day. Peace.